pretties. Welcome back to Work of Excellence TV. If you're new here, my name is Sandra. I hope that you like the content. We do a lot around here, and we hope that you become part of the family. To all my subbies that always return, no matter what video I put out, you're always there to support. I am just so glad that you're here. So let's get into today's video. Now, have you ever went to get your hair done at someone's home and you left unhappy or frustrated and you really didn't like the way your hair was done? Well, that's what we're going to be embarking on today. Stay tuned. Listen, I love to support small businesses, but if you're charging $700 to $800 for a style, your space and your service should reflect that as well. So I'm going to get into just some footage that I have on my way to getting my hair done. And we'll get into the things that I experienced and the things that I was happy with and a lot of the things that I was unhappy with. So let's get into it. Hello everybody, as you can see, it is coming down out here. The weather was so beautiful yesterday, even this morning, and now it is coming down. I am on my way to get my hair done. This is a new adventure for me, okay? And I am going to get links. I'm going to get links put in my hair. Never did this before, but I'm doing a lot of things that I never did before. So I really hope I like it, because this is stepping out of the box for me. Hopefully I'll be able to film a little bit of her doing my hair. Like I said, I'm a little scared because, you know, I wanted to pull back. I kept putting it off whether I was going to do it. Let me just hold right there and let me get back to the hair. So it's like they do things so different now. You have to pay a deposit. So my deposit was $135. I've never done that before. I did it on Instagram. Black-owned business. You know, we always there to support. So I am going to, oh look, the rain has stopped, guys. Look at that. It was just pouring and now it stopped. I'm so glad. Who wants to go get their hair done and it's pouring down rain? So it's not something I thought I would ever do. And I just wish back in the day that I got paid for what I'm worth. But I'm just willing to just put myself out there and just see how it comes out. Wish me luck, everybody. And this is just what we're doing today. And we'll see where we go from here. Now it's real nice outside. So I'll check in with you guys whenever I pick this camera back up. So, see y'all later. Now look. Is this the same picture I showed you a minute ago? of you guys have saw the video. Well, in the video, you'll see that I didn't really touch on what I really wanted to touch on because I really never went and paid $800 to get my hair done. And I just didn't want to bring that to my channel of how much money I spent to get my hair done. You know, I'm a high-low type of girl. I love a good sale. I love to get things for a low price, but I'm also the type of lady that if I see something I really like and I want to buy it, I'm going to buy it. But it will never break the bank for me. I will never do what I know I can't do. You know, if you get what I'm saying. So I kind of was apprehensive to say in the video how much I was really spending. I had to put a deposit of 130 something odd dollars down before I made the appointment, and I did. I did not get the address to where she lives till an hour before my appointment. And then I still didn't get the apartment number. When I got there, I had to call her and let her know that I was there. Then she came downstairs, opened the door, took us upstairs. When I first walked in, because I don't show you that experience because I really did not want to film when I walked into what I walked into. And I walked into 2 kids, a boyfriend, a dog, and not a space for hair. I will be showing pictures throughout this video so you can understand what I'm talking about and where I'm coming from. And in this picture is what I walked into, so I did not want to film her home, you know, so I didn't film that. But I did get some clips of her doing my hair. And I mean, not every time you go into a beauty parlor is the person doing your hair is done. Now, I am a beautician as well. I grew up doing hair. And I know sometimes we were so busy, but I've never charged that amount of money, nor have I ever paid that amount of money. And I think when you are charging that amount of money and you're paying that amount of money, that's a luxury. It's a whole different ball game. It's like if you're going to get a massage and you go to the massage place that's next to the chicken store, next to the hair beauty supply store. That's not a luxury massage. But if you go to the big place and they have the waterfalls and then, you know, that's a luxury feel, you know. I didn't get asked, do you want some water? Do you want some tea? Would you like some champagne? I got none of that. What I did get was baby crying. She has to stop, go attend to the baby, and I understand that that's her baby. I'm paying $800. Okay? I shouldn't have to see your dog's doo-doo on the balcony. How many times he has to doo-doo on the balcony before you're going to clean it up? Okay? It's not an experience. Your hair wasn't even done. Looked like you just jumped out of bed. You know? And I'm paying $800. I don't know. Please comment down below and let me know. Is that where people will say, oh, you bougie? Because I'm not bougie, but I know what I want and I know what I should expect when I pay that type of money. I love to support Black businesses. But if you're charging $800 for a style, your space and the service should reflect that. You don't have to just go to a beauty parlor to get that luxury experience. You can get that same luxury experience at someone's home. I think I should have been greeted better than I did. Your place should be clean and organized. Maybe some soft music. What you think? I think you should have a dedicated salon space, not just a corner in your home, a trash can that the water goes in when you're washing that person's hair, and the trash can looks like trash. Comment down below and tell me, what do you think? And this is one of the reasons why I didn't tell anybody that I was spending $800, because that's a lot. That's a lot. And I know now, when I did braids, man, $100 was a lot back in the days. And now, the same braids that I was doing, these people are getting $300, $400, $600 for. Give them the experience. Give them the experience if you're going to charge that amount of money. I think that it should weigh the same. Look good, charge good. I thought that I was getting K-tips, but at the time I didn't know that they were K-tips. She said micro links, so I thought the micro links were the K-tips. No, she gave me tape-ins. Now, when you see my hair, only thing I like, okay, so let me go here. She washed my hair, put a little conditioner in it, have some smoke going through my hair like she giving me a treatment, all that I could have done anywhere. And she put some color in my hair. And she put the micro links in my hair, which are not good for my hair. My hair is already thin. And to me, those micro links is like a Velcro. Put your hair on here and I put it together. You can see them all through my hair because my hair is thin. So, I could have just got a weave, and I could have did my own weave. I could have did a quick weave. And, I don't understand what she was doing. Then she says that the hair comes with it. So that makes you feel like, okay, so this, because the hair comes with it. So that's why it's $800. But she used her hair, but for my hair to be thin, she didn't use it a lot. It wasn't full. If you look, if I would have went like this to my hair, you would have saw all of the tape-ins, the little string on the tape-ins. If I would have went, so I did call her and let her know that it's no way for me to style it. Every time I combed it, I'm hitting the tape in. You can see it. But as a stylist myself, I know how to camouflage. And you saw the day after how I had to just smash a bunch of hair here to cover all of those K-tips. The next day after $800 hairdo, my hair shouldn't have been like that. But I was trying to hide the thing. My husband, when we went to dinner after I left her house, he was like, "What is those little black things?" Because he can see it. He can see it. A weave would have been covered better. So she said, if I come back, she'll redo it how I want it. And I said, well, I want a weave. So I'm going to bring my weave in here and I would just like you to weave it. And she told me she didn't know how to do a weave. How do you do K-tips, micro links, and how do you do all of that and you don't even know basic how to do a weave? So to me, you're not really, really a stylist. You're just found something you can make money on, did a couple of videos. Now that hairstyle for somebody who had real thick hair, if I could have came to her establishment and she could have looked at my hair firsthand, maybe she could have seen you're not a candidate for that style, you know? Even though you can clearly see it in the picture. And I asked her, you don't think my hair is too thin? But like I said, I thought I was getting the K-tips, micro links, whatever. And I end up getting the tape-ins, which to me, the tape-ins line can show just like a weave line can show if you don't cover it. Okay. So those are some of the things I've been through. Unhappy. Then let me talk about the hair. So when I did go back and she took them out, I lost hair. And she did some kind of style, and I was just done with it at that time. I wish if I could go back, I would have got my money back, at least half of my money back. I had her to do like clip-in thing. So I was still unhappy when I left the second time as well. But when she took those tape-ins out, now really, comment down below and let me know your opinion. Don't you think she should have gave me the hair? I paid for that hair. She didn't give me the hair back. And I'm just like, when I left, I was like, why she ain't giving my hair back? I paid for that hair. So she's going to reuse that hair on somebody else, and I just paid for that hair, you know? And just because you have an animal and you love your animal, don't mean that the person coming like animals are not allergic to animals or want your animal running around them. And I really don't want to see dog doo-doo while I'm getting my hair done. Just was a lot that I feel like if there's people out there, and I wanted to bring this like awareness because it's a lot of people doing hair like that now and it's not reflecting what you're doing. You know, everybody's about make this, or if you don't show, they'll get your deposit back and you don't, and I understand that. I understand that. But give people the experience if you're going to charge a lot of money. And I'm not saying to people because people don't pay $800 that they should come in your junky house or you look like you just got out the bed and you're ready to do their hair. Be aware of your appearance, how you conduct yourself with your customer. Now, she was nice. She wasn't disrespectful to me or anything. Like I said, she knew my kid, you know? So I didn't get any of that. But because she knew my kid, I wasn't true to how I felt about my experience in the hair. And that's why I don't show who she is or anything like that. But that was my experience and I wanted to share it. And I just wanted to know, has anybody ever been through something similar? And it don't even have to be hair. But to the young folks out there, get your coin. I still support Black-owned businesses, small businesses. Just do right by your people. Customer service is everything. I could have went so many other different places, but I chose you. So make my experience where I want to come back to you. Make me that customer for life. Not so much as you have to have, well, $800 I want you to have, but just regular, have it clean, you know. Don't make a person scared to sit down because it's a little nasty. COVID should have taught us all we need to clean up behind ourselves. So that is my spill, my story time about my very expensive bad hair experience. I thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next video, the next haul, the next story time. I'll see you guys when I turn back on this camera.